Hi, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? Okay, now I walked through most of my life feeling quite unworthy, always rebelling against what people wanted me to do because I kind of had this inner voice telling me that what they wanted me to do was not going to suit me, okay? Because family wanted me to remain a pharmacist instead of going into my own business. They didn't think I was up to business. I said no. Family wanted me to follow along with traditions that made absolutely no sense to me. No. Family wanted me to find a Nigerian dude to marry. No. Family wanted me to stop talking about, or no, friends wanted me to stop talking about sexual freedom and God in the same sentence. I said no. Other people got ticked off that I mentioned God at all. I say no. Family wanted me to remain in a version of Christianity that just didn't make much sense to me. I said no. Family, friends would want to stifle my freedom of speech if I remain in their religious organization. So I say no and walk away. Society declares that you cannot make money while singing and showing people how to build business all at the same time. I say I can, and so no. Friends and family want me to fit into their box so that they can remain friends with me. I say no. Society declares that I must send my children to school to be socialized, and dare I say brainwashed to be like every other normal person out there. I say no. And lots of other weird contrary things that I do that rile quite a few people up. And sometimes I know they mean well. I know that they think they're doing me a favor by trying to keep me from hell, literally, or keep me from being ostracized by everyone. They do even want me to prosper, but only in the way that they think that I should, or what they find acceptable. And so I had to learn from a very early stage that I must believe in myself. Because if I don't believe in myself, I just get swept away by every great sounding idea that somebody puts out to me. Okay? And that could work for the person proposing it, but not for me. However, I was shaking my self-belief for a very long time. I'd break away from one clique and then go find another one to latch myself onto until I realized that I just couldn't abide with their way either. And with all of these cliques, it's always completely their way or please leave. And so I had to extricate myself time and time again from cliques that refuse to grow with me. And each time I have to choose to believe in myself when I have to make that decision to walk away. To believe that I know what is best for me. To believe and trust that my connection with God is enough to guide me. To refuse to be cowed by all the threats of dire consequences if I don't do what they say. To stay on my path even when the results I hoped for are not immediately apparent. I've had to choose to believe in me. And honey, it's a choice to believe in yourself as well, you know. You don't suddenly get to a certain age and wake up believing in yourself. No, what happens is that you get to a certain age and realize that you wasted all the time previous to that age waiting for someone to tell you that you could simply just choose to believe in yourself and go full pelt after everything that you're meant to be, to do, to have. And then you whack yourself upside the head and wonder why you allowed silly trivial issues to take you off path. And if you're really silly, you then live the rest of your life in regret about all the time you wasted, and then you proceed to waste more time feeling sorry for yourself and telling yourself that you're now too old to do anything. You don't have to do all of that. You don't have to. Self-belief has always been a choice. It is a choice right now. Are you fed up yet of living a small existence because you keep feeling guilty about wanting what you want when it just seems so unrealistic? Feeling guilty for no other reason than the fact that no one around you thinks it's feasible, and so therefore you think you have to go along with them, or you're feeling rebellious when you don't conform to their way of doing things. Honey, why do you think you're supposed to be the same as everybody else and do all the same stuff as all the people in your world? No, step the fuck up and choose to believe in yourself, your eccentricities, your weirdnesses, your big dreams and visions. You, believe in you. Choose you repeatedly. It is and has always been your choice. Choose to believe in yourself. How else are you going to do the work, live out the purpose and calling on your life? Stop looking for approval from people who are looking for approval as well. Choose you. It's time to deliberately design the life you're born to live because you want to. Honey, you need someone in your corner, someone who will hold you to your vision, someone to have fierce conversations with, someone to have gentle conversations as well, though real, when you feel up against the wall. Someone who has nothing but your agenda in mind, okay? Right now, you keep looking to normal people to support you, and they simply don't know how to. And in fact, you feel pretty alone trying to up-level yourself at the moment because no one really gets the way you think and act. They wonder why you can't just be the same as them. Fuck that. Honey, You are a history maker. And I invite you to message me now to find out more about the private coaching or mentoring program I'm offering at the moment for entrepreneurial leaders done with playing small and keeping themselves down to appease the people around them. People done with pretending that they don't have serious questions about their relationships, their religion, and the way they're currently doing business. People done with spinning wheels but not getting anywhere further. People who know they're meant and born for more and are fed up of not getting it. People who simply want more because they want to live to the fullness of their potential. If that resonates with you, then send me a message right now and I'll send all the details to you. Until the next time, much love.